Hello, dear students. Today we shall learn how to write a character sketch. Okay, you know this is an important topic, and you may be given a question to write the character sketch of any character from any of your book. Okay, so how to write a character sketch to get good marks? For example, I have taken this character sketch of Lencho. First of all, you can see the key points have been shared. That main character of the story, name Lencho, a poor farmer, hardworking, simple hearted, innocent, sole bread earner of the family, optimistic, had a firm faith in God, writes a letter to God, calls post office employees a bunch of crooks. So these are the keywords or the words that you need to remember while writing about Lencho. Now you can see Lencho is a poor but hardworking farmer. He is the sole bread earner of the family. Lencho had a deep faith in God, and his faith in God made him write a letter to God. Lencho was a simple-hearted person. He was so innocent. And Lencho is the main character of the story. The whole story revolves around him. So you need to remember this content only. Now, how to present while writing a character sketch? Suppose this question is of 6 marks. Okay, then writing down only these much or these 4 points, you won't get 6 marks. So then how to write down any character sketch? First of all, when you are to answer, start with the general introduction of the chapter. Okay, means 4 to 5 lines, 4 to 5 sentences you need to write about the chapter. Here you can write down, a letter to God is an interesting story of a farmer whose name is Lencho. Okay, his entire crop was destroyed. You can mention about the crop. Crop was destroyed, but he had a deep faith in God, and he writes a letter to God. Okay, so this is the general introduction to the chapter. Now you can write down character sketch of Lencho. Next point yours will be this. Okay, underline कीजिए इस तरह से. Then first point is main character. In any of the character you can use this point. Make the heading, then write down Lencho is the main character of the story, this much, and the whole story revolves around him. You are to write down these 2 sentences in this point. For any character you can use this. Griffin is the main character of the story. The whole story revolves around him. Valli is the main character of the story. The whole story revolves around him. Now, next point is a poor or a hard-working farmer. Okay. Now you can use this point. Lencho is a poor but hard-working farmer. He is the sole bread earner of the family. Apart from that, you can use he was an ox of man. Okay, that means he was very hardworking. He knew his fields intimately. Okay, he was so attached to his fields also. This shows that he was a very hardworking farmer. Next, you can mention optimist. So, Lencho was an optimist. He did not lose hope. Okay, he did not lose hope when his crop was destroyed. Okay, he decided to write a letter to God and to get some help from the God. Next point you can mention firm faith in God. So Lencho has a deep faith in God. Because of this faith, he decided to write a letter to God. Okay, so this point you can mention in this heading. Next one you can write down simple hearted or innocent. Lencho was an innocent person, or he was a simple hearted person. He was so innocent that when he received some, means when he received 70 pesos, okay, when he received 70 pesos, he wrote another letter to the god and called the post office employees what he called a bunch of crooks. Okay, so in this way we can write down any of the character. All right, so first point is main character, second one is a farmer or a hardworking farmer, optimist, deep faith in God, simple hearted or innocent. All right, so in this way we are to write down any character. Now suppose if we are to write down the character sketch of Griffin. So the first point would be, first of all we need to mention the introduction of the chapter, basic introduction. Okay, then character sketch of Griffin. So the first point would be main character. Only two lines we are to write down. Griffin is the main character of the story. The whole story revolves around him. Next would be a brilliant scientist. Griffin was a brilliant scientist. He discovered a rare drug which could make human body invisible or as transparent as glass. Then a lawless person. No doubt Griffin was a brilliant scientist, but he misused his discovery and he became a lawless person. You can mention some crimes in this point as well. First of all, he set fire on his owner's house. Then he robbed a clergyman and he beat a shopkeeper, and even he hit a police officer as well. Okay, so in this way you can mention some crimes. Next point you can make an eccentric person. Okay, Griffin was an eccentric person. His appearance was also strange and he used to talk very less. Okay, his behavior was so strange. Next point you can mention strange appearance. Griffin was strange by his appearance. He had covered himself from head to toe. He wore, means you can mention all the accessories that he was carrying. He wore, or he used to wear, an overcoat, gloves, shoes, hat, false mustaches, pink false nose, and glasses and bandages on his forehead, okay, to cover his face completely. Next, you can mention short tempered. Griffin was a short tempered person. He got angry, okay, every now and then. When Mrs. Hall tried to talk to him, he said that he did not like to talk so much and he did not like disturbance or to be disturbed. So he was very short tempered. Okay, so in this way we can mention or we can create some other points as well. In this way we are to write down the character sketch of any character. Okay, so if you write like this, you would get very good marks in your paper. Okay, so all the best. See you, I'll see you in the next video with some more characters and their character sketches. Okay, so till then keep learning, keep watching, and please don't forget to subscribe my channel. Apart from that, don't forget to like the video, share it with your friends. Thank you.